guys, Zueljin here, and welcome back to another episode of Ylands. I'm rolling solo today because I want to work on a base of my very own. I just got back from PAX, I'm really recharged, and I'm ripping and raring to go. So, I've been thinking a lot about my build in Ylands and what I was going to do, and I came to the assumption that I'd like to do something with water features in it. Now, water's pretty hard to manipulate in Ylands. I've played around with it a little bit, and if you spent any time with it, you'll know that flattening terrain around it will make it disappear, and it's just weird. Like, it doesn't act like you would expect it to act. So, I think I'm going to build within the water. That's right, just build in it. And it looks like there's a shark waiting to kill me, but this looks like a good spot right over here. So that's where I'm going to start off with it. Let's see if I can get this guy. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. So what I think I want to do is have a little bit of a walkway going out to a build, and I want to start it underneath the water. The reason why I want to start it underneath the water is wherever I go, well, I can always go down with it too, I guess. I'll tell you what, let's try a few different things here. Underneath the water is very hard to build with. It's like it's hard to see. So if you go far enough down, you can see it perfectly. But this should work out pretty good. So is this is actually on top of the water. Good, 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 good. All right, perfect. I would rather if it was like very close though. I just said perfect, I know, but I want it to be like even closer. So let's start our first one like right. That's probably a little bit too. I need to move it up just a little bit like that. And yeah, so that's touching. I think that's a little bit better, honestly. That's a little bit better, honestly. Okay. So we're pretty far out now. That's good. Now if we were to do anything like some waterways, for instance, on the side, like some little pathing on the sides or some railing, we could see it. And that's what I'm most interested in. Let's go out a little bit further here because we need to be in the depth. And we should be good. All right, and to make these relatively simple too, all you need is a chisel, and before I left the community center I went ahead and did that. So let's grab some more of the decorated stone blocks. I think that's what I was using, right? I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna need some more stone chunks pretty soon as well. But this is gonna give me a really good start for what I want to do. Okay. I think this is probably far enough. Let's just go another couple out. Okay. So now we have the start of what I want the bridge to look. It's probably going to be a little bit larger than this too. But I was thinking that glass would make an amazing addition to this. Like, sort of like this would be one side, glass would be in the middle, or something like that. I don't know. I know glass is going to be relatively hard to start. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get a kiln online almost immediately and start harvesting sand and stuff. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit more stone and sand, and we can do that just by digging, I believe. I want to make a little tunnel to get this sort of stuff, and I think I want to try it in the water over here. I think that ought to be a good spot for it. Hopefully the weather won't act up too much while I'm trying to get all the stuff. I'll tell you what. Let's start it right here, I suppose. There we go. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this like I thought. In fact, I'm probably going to need to go a little bit more towards the outside. Not enough inventory space. I see what's going on here. What can I throw away? There's a ton I could throw away, honestly. So the regular stone we can't use yet. Let's go ahead and put this just right here. Okay. Regular stone again. Can't use any of it. That should work for collecting stuff. I'm gonna have to make a little chest somewhere, I believe, and just put it down. But for right now, I guess actually I should probably go over here and dig closer towards where the mountain is, because I doubt that anybody does anything with the mountain. So, ever since we stopped, there have been a little bit of instances of the animals freezing like they are right now. A reboot usually fixes it, but it starts again after a little while, which is pretty unfortunate. But I guess that's just the breaks, right? Alright, let's go ahead and dig in here, and I should be able to, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a whole bunch of sand here, but I know stone chunks will come pretty quickly. So that's what I'm going to go for. Let's go down just a little bit more. And it looks like there's a little bit of sand mixed in too. Yeah, good. Good, I was really hoping for that. Sand and stone together will work pretty good, I think. Alright, now we can go forward, and I think we're going to get what we want here. So yeah, if you've ever seen any kind of, what comes to mind is something like Kid Icarus from Nintendo. But you can also think of maybe the Water Palace on Secret of Mana or anything like that. I want to have like a little bit of, I don't know, like some of the marble structures, some of the stone structures and stuff like that, to get a little bit of a medieval or mythical style build, and I think it's going to look really, really cool. And again, built in a lot of water features and stuff like that. I may have to go down some levels to do that effectively, but that's fine. As long as the presence is there, we should be fine. And using a lot of glass in the flooring will probably help a ton as well. Alright, so I know we're grabbing mostly stone right here. I mean dirt right here. Let's see. And I know it's really, really dark here, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, let's dig into here. Now we talking. Just gotta stay where it's gray. I should just free place my my lamp here. That's probably where it's gonna be. I don't know how much stone chunks I have, but it's bound to be quite a bit so far. The spade does a really good job at digging, and it gives you a lot of materials pretty quick, I think. Alright, let's grab what we got here and see. That way I'll take you guys out. I can always do off-camera mining and stuff like that. It should be fine. Okay, stone chunks. I could probably get rid of the regular stone here. Let's do all of them. Stone chunks, 36. Beautiful. And I need that sand as well. Man. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. I really don't need the hammer because I have the war hammer. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's just get rid of the pick. Destroy or break. There we go. We don't need the gravel, so destroy that. Alright, and we should be able to pick up the sand. And we got the stone chunks. Dirt. I think we're good. Okay, we'll just remember that is. So how much can we make with this stuff here? I'm going to need to put some stuff in a chest really soon. It appears like we have 30-something stone chunks, which is a pretty good start, if I do say so myself. That's like another 30 blocks or something like that, for the most part. It should give us at least a base to do a platform. That way we'll have a little bit of a spot to put some storage and call a place of our own, you know? Alrighty. So, let's do one like this. There we go. And we'll probably do some more of those, I believe. I guess that's what our main floor is gonna look like. Like, let's see. There's a couple different kinds. There's this decorated stone block, and there's this decorated stone block. So how about we make some of these and see how they look comparatively? Not enough inventory space, man. You know what? Let's just dump the sand. It's only one. I hate to do it, but well, it's still there. It's fine. Okay, decorated stone block. Decorated stone block. This looks like it's gonna be much darker. Not enough space. Is it because of the sand that's right there? I bet you it is. I like the way that looks. I really do. As a floor, it's probably gonna be better than this. So I could do walkways like with this stuff because it's a little bit more linear and this is a little bit more tilish, right? Not stylish. Not to be confused with stylish, although it is quite stylish. Tilish is what I meant. Uh-oh. You don't... They take up some room, don't they? Holy crap. 5 is the max that you could stack? Hello. Alright. Okay, let's start off with a 5 by 5, I guess. Okay. Can we get rid of something else easily here? Not so much. I have marble too. Oh, guys. Guys. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Hold up. Y'all gonna kill me, I know. You gotta pull it up fast, though. I know. I'm so indecisive. I definitely don't want to throw those diamonds away. I don't even know where I got those things, but I'll tell you what. Let's just put a few things down right here. I'm gonna put this bark down right here. I'm gonna put that down here. I'm gonna put the planks down right here, and I should have a little bit. Let's put the flint down. Okay. And honestly, we have this one thing left. We might as well just extend it by one more, just so that's out of the way of our inventory too. Okay. Now we could check out marble, huh? Marble. Okay, we have marble block. That looks like some sweet tiling, man. There's a few different okay. All right. So there's this pattern right here. There's this pattern, and there's this pattern. So what if I would start with this pattern as like a border? I need any hammer. Did I break my hammer already? Did I really break my hammer? Maybe I did. Hammer. What do we need for the hammer? Just some stone? Oh, man. I threw away all my stone already. Like, all of it. So you can't use the war hammer as a hammer. Seems legit. Why? Is it broken? It's using my war hammer. I see. I see. Both of these are broken. Holy crap. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to... repair. Okay, I used 2 basic repair kits. How about repair? I don't have any repair kits. Okay, but our hammer is pristine now. We can make 2 more basic repair kits. And, wait, what am I doing? Hammer. There we go. Repair. Nice. Pristine. Sweet. Okay. So, where were we now? Where were we? Let's do marble tile. This pattern right here. And let's do a 5 by 5. So that is going to be 5 on either side. That's 10 and 16 altogether, huh? How many do I have now? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think that's how many I need. Leaving my junk all over the place like a noob. I need chests, man. Okay, so. Starting off like this. Oh, baby. It's very white. 3. 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm gonna go around just like this. Okay. One on this side too. Okay. $16. Perfect. Okay. This needs to be glass now. Right? Oh my god, this is going to be so awesome looking. Okay. So we're going to need a little spot for the... I'll tell you what. Sand mining and then processing over at the kiln in the community center is probably what I need to do here. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to mine a little bit of sand. I'm going to make some glass panels for this, and then we're going to continue with the build. Alright, guys, it's getting a little dark, but I went ahead and crafted as many glass panes as I could for the amount of mining that I did. And I'm just now placing the windows to see how they look. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough. But from the looks of it, it's alright. These are the biggest panes that they have. There's 2 different panes designs. There's one that has like 4, it's like a 4-panel deal. Oh gosh, it's getting really hard to place them now. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough. But I mean, you guys can see where I'm going with it. No place. Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna need like... Oh man, so I need like 11 more. But yeah, it looks cool. It works, man. It works. So a little bit more sand and stuff, and then we'll be able to start working on the walls and the chest, and this is gonna be really cool. I can't wait to see it in the daytime. And here is the very last of it, with 2 windows to spare, and it looks awesome. I love it. I really wish you could do the connected glass, but hey, what have you? There used to be in Minecraft, people hated that too, and there was a connected glass texture pack that people would get all the time to make it to make it look right. But we're just gonna have to take what we can get. This may be a little big for what we want, but it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could take out these 4 middle ones and just put something else, but honestly, I could probably just go on top and do the same thing. I do have this 1 pillar block that I can show you with. It would just sit right on top right here. See, if I would want that. But I think I'm gonna leave this side open. So, speaking of those pillar blocks, I do want to set those just like so, though. I actually want them in the corners, so this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to I'm going to put one right next to it. That's not going to work. What I'm going to need is a guide block. There we go. So I can put the guide block here, and I can put the pillar next to it. There we go, and I can pull the guide block away. And then we'll be able to do the pillars just like that. I'm kind of excited to see what the pillars look like. I built a couple of them. Granted, I know what you're probably saying, Z, do marble pillars, but I don't want it just all white. Trust me, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We can always paint it later, too, if we want it white. Because marble is going to be pretty hard to catch. And I don't want it looking exactly like Greek. You know what I mean? Alright. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so now I have my pillar blocks. I'm planning on going underneath with them as well, but I don't know how we're going to do that. So, let's see here. Do I already have the pillars? Yes, I have the ancient pillars, and they're going to go on top just like so. Yeah, baby. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Do I have enough to do some more pillars? Ancient. Yeah, plenty, man. Plenty, plenty, plenty. It looks like they have the little half blocks, too. That's awesome. Let's do a bunch. We're going to make the build relatively tall, I think. It's still all kind of open. Like, I'm just kind of winging it, you guys. I don't have a picture that I'm looking at or a specific design that I worked on or anything that I rehearsed here. This is kind of just the way it is. Good luck getting up there to actually place anything, Z. That looks about the right height. Yeah, that's 5. I should have counted the first time, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more. I'm gonna need to craft one more too. I might as well do that first. Yeah, they're already queued up. There we go. All right, 5 ancient pillars. Ah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. All right, so now I have my baseline. I got it set up like this is the first little section. I think this is gonna be where my orb's gonna be at. Actually, I think it might be in the area behind me because the base is gonna be pretty widespread, and I know the range on that orb is pretty ridiculous, but I want it kind of like a centerpiece, you know, something nice. So let's see how these pillars, the ancient pillar right here, looks. So this is the topper, I do believe, and I think, I'm gonna have to do it. I want them facing forward like that. This is gonna be really difficult to set, isn't it? What do we do, guys? What do we do? Flight potion would be ideal for this. I'll tell you what I'm gonna have to do here. I'm gonna have to set up some sort of... Oh, I don't know. We need some building blocks to be able to jump up and down on. I may as well just do stone ones. That one fits. Alright, good. Do we have to put yet one more block so that I can get, like, on top of it? Did I grab? Yes, perfect. Okay. Let's take down this catastrophe before I mess up here. Okay, I should be able to take all of this down. No, don't tell me it's permanent. I'm supposed to have like a minute to be able to do this. Oh my god, I took too long. Alright, it looks like we're putting down this thing before. It looks like we're putting down this thing anyway, you guys. So, this thing right here, we're gonna need to fix, right? Alright, I had to actually look up how to use this broken protective barrier. It's craftable. So if you go to protective barrier and you have the iron ingot and the hammer, then you can craft it, and that's what we wanted. So rather than actually doing... Oh, the water is actually going over. This is kind of crazy, man. What a weird effect. Okay, It's all right, though. So let's do... I'd put a couple of blocks together. That way we can actually make a pathway, because I don't want the protective barrier right here. I was going to do it right here, but I decided against it. I think that it's going to be a little bit too close to the start, and that's not where I want my base. So let's do just like this. This is a cool looking block, too. Location too far. There we go. All right. So, at any time too, guys, we might build up some of this, but it should be fine. So, I should be able to access this entire thing. I think the protective barrier is like 30 by 30 is what it is. So, if I put it down right here, it should be fine. Let's put it down. And it's actually not going to be in the middle, and I can't free place it. Oh well, we're just gonna have to accept it. All right, protective barrier. When starting a new exploration game, you're equipped in it. Okay, if you leave your character, you could use basically any kind of hammer. No objects can be directly by damaged. Okay, good. And it let us on. So switch, and we will switch it on. You're about to activate protective barrier for the first time. Doing so will stabilize the generator in place, and you won't be able to pick it up and move it even after you disable it. Do you want to activate it here? Yes. All right. Now, that's it. So that should be good, right? So now we should be able to just use the hammer on stuff. Oh my God. Are you serious? Is it not far enough? I'm gonna have to break these things by hand. 30 by 30 apparently is the small blocks and not a whole tile like that. I cannot believe we might have just messed up the whole build. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. God dog it. So I finally knocked all of those blocks down. Probably took me about 70 to 80 hits a piece with the Warhammer. Jack said that the War Axe would be good, but they were redoing some of the community center, and I didn't see the foundry or whatever. So I just set a macro to start clicking, and I walked away from it a little while. But I started building a little bit more during the night, and man, I really need to put some railings up soon. And this is the floor pattern that I think I'm gonna go with. So I'm using these marble blocks right here as the centerpiece, and I'm doing the regular marble blocks around as like large tiles. I just put the lantern here because it was a little dark and I was trying to line it up. And as you can see, I'm actually leaving a crease, and there's nothing there. It's just a one wide space that you can't fall through, so it's really good. And these stone blocks I'm using so that I can move up and well, I can kind of surround it, give it a perimeter, right? And I think I'm gonna do 3 tiles just like this, 3 deep. So it's going to be 3 by 3 of these large tiles. And when I say large tile, I mean this entire deal, this 3 by 3. So it's gonna be pretty large. Around the sides here, I think I want to use those other marble blocks, the pathing marble blocks, as what I like to call them. Marble, just like this, and I only have 7 left, but I just want to see how it looks here. I might as well make them all. Alright, because I want to run some of these along the front as well, and I think it's going to look really good. Alright. I don't think that's a go. I really don't. So this is what we're gonna do with that. These I'm going to have to put in for a hammer, deconstruct stone block. There we go. Now that we got the hammer and we're in the field, we can deconstruct. And I think what I'm gonna do is just leave it 1 wide right here. Thankfully, oh, I did the wrong thing. Another thing is, it's very, very hard to get up once you get out. Let's see. I think I could build a ladder. Construct. What happens when I put a ladder like right here? Yeah, I know you cold. I don't think I could place a ladder right there. Can I? Use ladder. Oh, good. It kind of puts me on top. Ha! That's crazy. I'm gonna have to set this up somehow to where it works out better than what it's currently like. Because every time I fall, it's kind of messed up. Okay, let's deconstruct again. I should probably go in first person to do this. That way my cursor is accurate. And there we go. All right. So we're 1, 1. Okay, now we can continue to put these blocks like so. Perfect. All right, and that's going to have to keep going just a little bit as well on both sides. But you get the gist of where I'm going with this. It's going to be a relatively large build, you guys, so I'm not going to be able to show you the end. What I'd like to do is get a little bit of storage set up and some work areas started. So I think along the primary walls in here is going to be the workshop. This is just going to be pathway all this way right here. The weather's terrible, so I'm going to finish up. But what I'm going to do right here is probably some of the workshop items and a little bit of storage to go with it. This 3x3 grid is going to be the workshop area, and I'm going to have some halls and stuff off to the sides for different types of rooms. And I'd really like to play around with decor. Like, I mean a lot of decor. I'd like this to be a pretty massive build, and so far it's coming along pretty well. But that is going to be it for this episode, you guys. I think I went going long enough. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me some tap on that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.